A setback for law enforcement cracking down on people driving under the influence of marijuana. The state's highest court ruled roadside drunk driving tests are not conclusive evidence for pot. New at 11, Boston 25 News reporter Melanie Boston live for us in Walpole. And Melanie, you spoke with the police chief about how this ruling will impact how they patrol the roads.
And that's right, Vanessa. Here we are at the Walpole Police Department, and we spoke to the chief, John Carmichael. He tells us that, all of this is definitely going to change things. In the meantime, jobs all across Massachusetts for officers just got a little harder.
We moved a little too quickly. We put the cart before the horse. We legalized the drug.
Now that marijuana use has been legalized in the Commonwealth, with that comes concerns for police officers across the state. Today, the Supreme Judicial Court ruled that sobriety tests cannot be used as concrete evidence if a person is under the influence of marijuana.
The SJC is now saying that, based on the science, that the standard field sobriety tests that we use for alcohol, which we have also used in the past for marijuana, don't correlate with the impairment side of it.
Walpole's police chief, John Carmichael, says this decision hampers the way officers do things because a major element during field sobriety testing has now been taken away.
So you don't have the result of that field sobriety test to add into that.
But on the other hand,
the ruling's helpful.
We sat down with attorney Michael Delsignore. He says this ruling will give his clients a fair trial.
We can't have officers coming in and say, I think this, or this seems to indicate someone's high on marijuana. So I think the court wanted to make sure that the evidence that was coming in court was supported by the scientific community.
While the scientific community is divided by this topic, officers will continue to protect and serve.
Our obligation and our job is to remove people from the streets that are impaired and that are placing the rest of the public at jeopardy.
And the chief goes on to say, if you are going to smoke marijuana, just don't get them behind the wheel of a car. In the meantime, the chief also tells us that they have a drug recognition expert that they will be using in certain cases. For now, we are live in Walpole. I'm Molly Basu, Boston 25 News.